It is 26 degrees, just an absolutely beautiful day in Maine right now. And John the other day got the floor panels and everything down on there. We did the back shelf in the back. That's all nice and solid now. Why in the world did we need one more shed? John, what's the answer? What's behind door number 1?
A car.
A car? What kind of car?
A Monte Carlo SS from 1983.
84, good try.
Oh.
Yep, so my dad's car was an 83, my car is an 84. It was the closest I could get.
Oh.
And the reason why 84s are cheap is because the 83 is the one everybody wants. The 84 SS had like a TH200 stupid auto in it. But it's what we got, it's what we're working with, it's what we're going to build. And it has been behind this door for ever since John was 3 months old. Yeah, see the splatter mark? This is why you pay attention with a paint can. I was actually underneath the lift that you guys are over, and I was shaking it, and I hit the bottom of one of the treads, and it exploded in my hand, and put a dent in the other side of the vehicle and stuff. Not good. I'll post a link for that video if you want to see what I looked like after. Anyways, this hasn't been opened in 4 years. Do you think it's going to open?
Well, yeah.
Oh, yeah? Oh, I hit something. Yeah, it looks like the usual whatever. Let me grab you guys and get you closer. Yeah, right there is the top of a Monte Carlo that unfortunately some drunk person ripped all the molding and stuff out from around the window, but we'll get there. All right, let's see what we can sort out here, John. Remember that you're wearing a microphone and to say stuff if you see something you think is interesting.
There's a backpack.
There's a backpack? Okay, dig out the backpack if you can. I got a random dog chain for some reason. Throw that over there. Throw the trash over in here to take on Tuesday. Let's see. Cardboard boxes can come out.
It's a...
Oh, that's your backpack from when you were really young.
It's a Bakugan backpack.
It's a Bakugan. Does anybody remember Bakugans? John's older biological brother was massively into Bakugans.
And a Pokemon pencil.
And a Pokemon pencil. Cool.
I don't know what's inside of it. Nothing.
Hey, when was the last time we actually went fishing in the pond?
Oh,
Years and years ago? Yeah, I think these worms are long since dead. It's a worm bucket from fishing in the pond. Okay, those poor things are dead. Random bucket. Really old gas can. This was actually my dad's gas can. This thing is somewhere in the ballpark of like 50 years old. Anybody remember when AutoZone used to basically give these away with like every 5th oil change? I'm showing my age on that one.
I have some dad's drawings.
Dad drawings?
Yep.
Oh, this is from a video I made years ago. I did a redneck how to fix an exhaust manifold video years ago that actually still gets views to this day. Look, I found Dodge seats. So this is RV heat duct that's actually like triple insulated that we saved for installing an RV furnace that's somewhere in this pile. Yep. So do the best you can to put it up on that shelf on one of the... Actually, go ahead and put it in the center of the shelf because it's light.
Okay.
Yep. Random bag of briquettes. some sort of card table thing. Let's see here. So we've got the rear end of a all steer MTD. Those are really, really rare. They're hen's teeth. That's why that's in there. We got an RV furnace that I actually saved in order to be able to put in the wall of the shop. That worked when I put it in there. Hopefully it hasn't ended up rotting away. An old dolly that, if I remember right, it kept blowing out one of the tires. And up in here, got a random seed jug, John's old shovel, an old Walmart hose reel.
And a Goodyear tire.
Apparently a Goodyear spare tire, some 3M sandpaper for some reason. I don't know where the trash can came from. Don't have any memory of that. That's the tailgate off of my 82 Ford with the Joker side bed. A giant mailbox. Oh, I remember this. I ordered this in order to go put down and replace my mailbox, but then all the let's steal all the packages meth heads moved into town. Looks like we got another seat or something from another Power Wheel. And I'm gonna bet that thing's expired. All right, let's keep digging. Let's see what else we can find in here. I'm betting there'll be more stuff once we get to the cab, but let's see if we can break this out before lunch.
Yeah.
These are actually drop-in inserts for the end of the lift, so if you have a vehicle that you have to throw into neutral and you don't want it to roll off for sure, you can drop in. Do you remember playing with that?
Yeah.
Does it still work? Yeah. Fun nor'easter fact, if you're up north. If you buy Black Beauty for sandblasting at like Tractor Supply, you can stick it in one of these, slightly open it up, and you can spin it and you can spew it all over your driveway. I actually don't sand my driveway, I Black Beauty my driveway because it just works way better. It's the same price as sand, it spreads more evenly, and the black absorbs the sunlight. I'm really starting to wonder why it is I have oil drain containers all through the trunk of this thing. Okay. This is actually the tow hitch that I had on all of my 1500 Chevys, because the stock hitch was just too tall for the old camper trailer that we hauled. So I had this drop down on both of those trucks. I don't think I even have pictures of those trucks.
A army shovel thing?
Oh, you used to play with that. That's my old army shovel I had when I was a kid, when I used to go camping, and then you used to play with it and dig with it all the time. Yeah. Yeah, so this probably is stuck. It probably doesn't unscrew anymore. Yeah, it's all rusted. So we'll stick some oil down in there and we'll see if that'll come loose. But see, this unscrews and then you can fold it down. Like when you see all the old zombie movies where they're killing people with a shovel, it's one of these shovels that we had when we were kids.
Huh.
Yep. Yeah, they used to give kids zombie killing tools back in the day. You ever have that person that gives you a gift but honestly doesn't know anything about you? This is my dolly that I was given as a gift. And if you've ever seen videos of my garage, the entire floor is destroyed. I've never used it. It literally has stayed against the wall for 15 years.
I used it a couple times.
Yeah, you used to try and run around on it. Why don't you reef on that engine stand and see if it'll come out of there? Look, now I can wipe away my tears when we try and start this thing and it won't start. Alright, more metal from when we built the lift. Oh, you found some hats?
Yeah, I'm glad you're safe.
Yeah, no, I'm not wearing that rat-infested hat. Show the people.
They've been sitting over there for all of these years. Kind of disgusting.
So let's show you guys around right now. We've got a rust hole there, apparently. We got another rust hole over in there, apparently. I don't know what's up with all the random sandpaper in this thing. I don't get it. There's literally just random sandpaper all through the back of it. Either I threw it in at some point and don't remember it, or somebody did. Unfortunately, that's what happens when you end up renting out your house a few years. You end up finding all kinds of fun. There's a bag of something underneath here. Alright, let's rotate this out. Alright, let's see what's in this. This looks to literally be a straight outright bag of trash. Yeah. Oh, it's the carpet that I ripped out of this thing. Okay, so that's the rear carpet to this that just goes straight to the trash. Hi, John. How clean is it in there? You're about to fire up the vacuum and get to work.
As clean as an animal's butt.
As clean as an animal's butt. It actually looks pretty good. It's totally solid underneath there. If I remember right, and unfortunately I can't find any records, but I think that this thing was a really high mileage engine but stored in a garage. So I'm expecting the engine or the transmission to be FUBAR, but we'll figure it out when we get there. I can tell from my Amazon account that I apparently put brake pads all the way around on this thing and rebuilt the rear brakes at some point before I gave up on it. Also, another story of the ages, I have had a circuit breaker in the upstairs of this building that has blown every time I've switched it on for 10 years now. In behind this, I found a piece of metal that had fallen over and was wedged in there. And now my circuit breaker works. Now I have the outlet above this actually functional again. And we found wheel weights and a very weird set of chains that I have no idea what they came off of because they're extremely thin. I mean, they're only like 8 inches or so. And we did find some snowblower chains. So if any of my local friends want a set of snowblower chains, you're welcome to have these. I don't run them. I find they actually cause more problem than they do benefit, I guess is the word. And we're on trash bag number 2 at this point. All right, you ready to get sucking?
Sure.
You know those things only you remember? John asked where the emblem for the car was. These are the lug nuts that I've been saving for 11 years that go on it. And there's the emblem that goes on the front. Because John was asking where it disappeared to, and that's where it's been for 11, almost 12 years now. Hi, John. So we moved that pegboard. We found the hood over here. The hood looks in pretty decent condition. Can you flip it out so we can see it? If you pull it back. Oh, yeah, get that moved.
Oh my god!
Yeah, oh my god is right.
Oh,
Things are best stolen when they're heavy. That belongs to a friend of mine that I haven't seen in probably 8 years. I should probably give it back at some point. But the hood looks in good condition. That's the moonroof that was in it, but it leaked. And so I haven't decided whether we're going to moonroof it again or whether we're going to weld in this top of a Ford. Can't remember what car my dad had, but either way, I cut that out of my dad's car in order to be able to put it on top. And right now, we're going to work on starting to dig this pile out. So we should have a rear bumper. We should have the wing. That should be the front bumper. And that, in theory, should be the trunk lid. Because all of this has got to come out so that we can have work area here. That's why it's going to go into that shed you can see through the window there. And we've got a tote here that should have original tail lights. So there's the original tail light there. There's the original tail light there. I believe that I upgraded these headlights, or maybe these aren't upgrades. No, these are just cheap little Sylvia whatevers from AutoZone years ago. So these are original halogen whatever bulbs. They're not LED like everybody converts to now. But otherwise than that, we got to get that dug out. And then the next video will be addressing the fact that there's a lot missing. So there's the wing. And if I remember right, I took it off because some of these studs were broken out. So I'll have to double check my repair work on those. All right, John, why don't you run that out, and I'll grab this tote that has all this in it, and then we'll come grab the next thing. Piece in here is, that looks to be the rear window trim. I guess I must have painted it before putting it in here because this is black and the rest of it's like a bluish tint. So there's that. I don't know what that piece is.
Oh, the front piece for the windshield.
Yeah, it might be the windshield cover-up piece. So I guess we've got that. All right, let's take these out. Okay, this should be rear bumper and license plate cover. Let's go this way with it. This way. Yep. Yeah, that's all kinds of contorted. I don't know why it's all scuffed. Maybe I was planning on painting it and didn't get there. I don't know. But yeah, it's all kinds of contorted. So if you guys have ideas for how we could maybe heat mold this back to how it's supposed to be, that would be really appreciated. All right, John, go ahead. Hold up. I got stuff tied in on this side. All right, front nose piece, missing emblem. This is actually not as contorted as I thought it was going to be. All of the underside mounts are absolutely done for, but that's common on these. I might just make a lip piece and run some metal bars out through. All right, John, off we go. Okay, we'll lift it. We'll come towards you about a foot, level it on the top of the speaker. There we go. Yeah.
Stupid one.
This is what happens when your project car parts live for 11 years behind all of that. Yeah. I think it's just happy to be moved. Oh yeah, look at the grunge just. Oh yeah, that's good for the lungs. Yep. Yeah, you're going to gouge that right into those gloves. You're throwing those gloves away by the time we're done today.
Okay.
Yep.
Is that a pump or whatever for water?
Yeah, it's a water pump. I think I bought it years ago in order to put on the the well out back. But I forgot all about it.
Are we going to put it on the well?
We might. We'd have to fix the top of the well first. In other news, I found the front of my old truck that I thought I had lost all the parts for. So that looks to be the front bezel. And see what's underneath here. Yep, F-150. That's all the old parts for the old truck that's sitting out front. I thought I had lost all of these over the years. So that means we have the center grille sitting on the truck, and that gives us all the side pieces to put that front clip together. I mean, if the engine wasn't burnt to snot, I mean, it'd almost be a running truck.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. This has become a really long video. I think we should call this a day, and we'll clean out the inside of the Monte Carlo on the next video.
Sure.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.